Hello my pre-calculus students. In this video we are going to solve trigonometric equations. So let's begin with the equation 4 times tangent of x minus 7 equals 3 times tangent of x minus 6. We do have tangents on the left side and on the right side of the equation. What we want to do is that we want to move tangent all to one side of the equation. So I'm going to go ahead and move the 3 tangent from the right side to the left side by subtract 3 tangent of x from the right side and then from the left side. Now on the left side we're left with 4 minus 3 will be 1 tangent of x minus 7 equal negative 6. Now we are going to go ahead and move negative 7 from the left side to the right side by add 7 to the left and then to the right. So now we will have tangent of x equal 1. As we all know that the period of tangent is pi. So it means we look at on the unit circle, we are going to look half of the unit circle. We'll look at the interval from 0 to pi, or from 0 to 180 degrees. So therefore I'm going to say that the solutions on the interval from 0 to pi. Now you can see right here that from 0 to pi, by the way, we're looking for tangent, and of course from the directly from the unit circle we're not going to see tangent, we only see the value of cosine and sine. So that if you remember the quotient identity tangent of theta is sine divided by cosine. So you think about right here, if I want to find tangent, I will take the second value of each pair divided by the first value. So I'm looking for tangent equal 1. So the only way that we will have sine divided by cosine equal 1 when sine and cosine is exactly the same number, and here we are, this is the only pair that where your cosine, your sine, or your x and your y values is exactly the same. So I'm looking at the interval from 0 to 180 degrees or from 0 to pi. So the answer will be pi over 4 or 45 degrees. So in this case, our solution, we only have one solution. So solution on the interval from 0 to pi is pi over 4. Now if we are thinking about going around the unit circles more than one time, it means that if you look at the graph of tangent, you look at more than one period of the graph. So therefore we can conclude that solutions on the interval from negative infinity to positive infinity are, you will take pi over 4 and you add each one of the periods of tangent. So you will with pi times n. Okay, so just remember, since the period of tangent is pi, so therefore so this would mean that if you want to find the next angle where your tangent of that angle is 1, you just take pi over 4 times pi plus pi. So that will give you 5 pi over 4. It means that you go around this circle, and here we are. So this will be the next angle if you think about this. So where your x and your y is exactly the same. So tangent of 5 pi over 4 equal 1. And then here I have tangent of pi over 4 is also 1. And then if you go around the circle again, you just add another pi or another 180 degrees, where n is an integer. So this is the conclusion for this video. Please write your own summary. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.